All right, if you're like me, then you love history and nostalgia. I love that. Walking through an antiques or collectible store is so much fun for me, and we found a great one for you. Here's a sneak peek into Carolina Pickin, that's Pickin, not with a G, in Mebane, courtesy of the owners, Don and Tony Whitfield. Hey, Tony and Donald, thanks for taking time out today. I got to tell you, I'm a big fan of these type stores with these collectibles and antiques. How did you guys get into this, Tony?
So, as little boys, we grew up in an auction, just seeing all the antique items and learning about the antique items. We studied them as kids, as teenagers, through college, and we really enjoyed it throughout the years and started picking while we were going through high school, and just kept going with it to today, almost over 20 years of it.
Donald, tell me, what is it like when you guys go out? How do you know where to go to find these items? I mean, you must be all over the place.
You know, it's funny you say that. I've actually pulled out a map many times, closed my eyes, and just pointed on the map, and that's where we went. We're sort of old-fashioned. I call it door knocking. See a family in the garden, or out picking flowers, or just working in the yard. We would stop and start talking to them, and if they had things, they would show us, and if we made a deal on it, that's how we done it.
Tony, talk about what's some of the better finds you guys have run across.
Advertising, it seems to be the big ticket items these days, and the reason being is it's very decorative. Young people love it, older people love it.
One of the best items I found was a Hires root beer dispenser. There's only 3 known, so that was I found that in Prospect Hill, North Carolina, and the couple was using it as a doorstop in their bedroom. So when I saw it, I couldn't believe it. I actually got in a bidding war with a plumber on the telephone over it. It was a very exciting day.
I love those type stories. That's incredible. Well, you guys have lots of cool stuff, that's for sure. We'll all come out and visit you, man. Thanks for what you do. Well, I'm definitely going to visit them. They are awesome. One of the things they said after we stopped the interview, and I wish I was still recording, he said we found letters from a soldier in the 1860s writing this girl saying, I'm going to war, and when I come back, wait for me, because I want to marry you. And they found these in books that they bought for like a quarter at a yard sale, and when they opened the books, the letters fell out. So they have those framed, really cool stuff. So our producer Callie told me about this. I'd never been to this place. And then Callie brought these books in because this is some that she was going to sell. This is a Zane Grey novel. Anybody familiar with him knows that's from the 1920s. He wrote Westerns. And then this is Callie's grandmother. And I have to be very careful. This is her book. That is a Gone with the Wind printing from 1936. That is a well-loved and well-read book.
Wow.
That's the kind of stuff you find there.
And for them, sometimes it's better to be just lucky than good. Right? Those letters, they were just lucky.
And they said they go door to door sometimes and they'll see somebody gardening in the front yard and they go, what do you think you have in your house that's valuable? See, this needs to be a reality show like the American Pickers thing, and we followed them around.
Oh, you never know what's in somebody's house.
Yes, and sometimes they come out and go, I think this is junk, and they're like, that's worth about $800, Very cool, very cool. All right, so I asked everybody on my Facebook page, do you have anything valuable or collectible in your attic or basement there? Bobby Odom says, I have more than one thing, but probably my favorite is an autographed San Francisco 49ers football helmet signed by one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. That would be Jerry Rice. Yes, that's probably worth something. Michael Lee says, I have a 1922 Liberty silver dollar. Coins are big around here, by the way, those guys said. And then Mavis says, a Victorian Bible stand, and then I have a Bible from the 1800s. So I want to know if you guys think you have anything that's worth something.
You know what, at a time, you remember when we were, there was like this big craze a while ago for the Buffalo nickels. I don't know, obviously they've been around for a while, but I think that the craze just kind of re-emerged. I don't have one, but I look for one all the time.
So my mom has like the old cigar boxes that my pop used to have his cigars in, and I don't see them anymore. Those old cigar boxes.
I'll bet you that's a lot of South Florida, because of the closeness to Cuba. Because I know when I worked in Tampa, there was a lady there who, even at that point, was in her 80s or 90s, and she actually hand-rolled cigars in the factories back then, which is really cool. So I have a book, and it's from the 1800s, and it's a geography textbook. I have no idea what this is worth. I'm going to take it to these guys. And when you open it up, the United States wasn't whole yet, like the Louisiana Purchase and all that. So it's only like the eastern half of the United States.
A whole different world right there in that book.
You got that right.
I love that they're showing all the signs too. I love those old-timey signs.
We got to go.